Yeah, the place is horrible. I know. So, because I'm in my son's room, could be better. But regardless, is that whoever is out there, if seeing it, then you really should be probably be hodling some Bitcoin right now, as we are about to enter into the confirmation of a bull market. Meaning the fact that like maybe the crypto gray slash terrible past back then, it could be kind of over for now. Not saying that's guaranteeing anything in the future, but the short future is looking mighty pretty good. Regardless, is that I just sent somebody a message about people making fun of me back in 2017 when I first got in. I basically just read the Bitcoin white paper. I kind of just scanned it for around like 15 minutes. I said like, you know what, I'm convinced. I'm into this. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to commit into something unless I'm like fully committed. So pretty much just kind of put my other career on hold and doing this pretty much full time, and it's a little bit crazy. You know what I'm saying? I think especially when you have kids, and married. Yeah, overall it's pretty nuts. But I think it's worth it at the end. You know what I'm saying? I participated in a lot of pretty decent projects. Some good, not some not as good, but overall it's pretty good. It's been a enjoyable fast life. And when you actually look at coinmarketcap.com, I mean I could use TradingView, but like today we just briefly scan it. You know what I'm saying? And there are some strategies I don't want to talk about it. I do program it a little bit on TradingView, so FYI. Um, and yeah, definitely I had Floki um, and Shiba Inu and Bitcoin Cash as well, but obviously it wasn't a huge position. I think altogether it was around like all these stuff. I had it. I don't know what Dogwood had. I just didn't know. I know it's been going up like crazy, and yeah, that is not didn't really explore too much on it. But yeah, all those stuff I had because I know the meme coin will go up. So I actually took like profits from basically I took profits from basically Bitcoin, Ethereum, and put into Floki, Shiba Inu, Doge. Actually, I'm a big Doge holder. I wouldn't say a huge Doge holder, but I'm saying like it's a good percentage of my portfolio. Hey man, I'm actually relying on this actually to be, you know, do well in life. So it is pretty serious. I can't really F around, you know what I'm saying? I can't just like beg somebody like at home, say, hey, give me like $100,000 and then let me trade it. I mean, it would be good if like I do have that type of dad or something. But hey man, my dad is actually not around anymore, so yeah, good luck with that. So like I don't have, what I'm saying, that to begin with. Bitcoin SV, definitely. I actually exited out of it. I kind of regretted it. I actually bought it for $30 and then like I actually just kind of let it go. So Crack Wright, you know what I'm saying. Um, he's a little bit of a weird guy, but I don't think you should actually care about that. I think as long as it's top 100, they got a community, they're doing stuff, they're doing shows, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna come back. You know what I'm saying? So it's the fact that the foundation they got something going on, and then they're committed to it. You know what I'm saying? Some of the other coins that didn't do good was like Hypercash or something like that. Actually, need the team, but they don't really have a good solid person to continue with like all the works um, with it. So it just kind of died out. Those are the people that actually stop appearing, and they're lazy. They're not real CEOs. Those are actually the ones that you should be looking out for. And Gala is actually pretty good. I know it's been a pretty big name and they do a lot of GameFi stuff and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Even though I don't really get into it a lot, I know it's a big name. They're gonna be around. They're still running their projects, so it's good. You know what I'm saying? ApeCoin, um, pretty much you know what I'm saying? It's like very not scientific, but it's actually kind of working out pretty good in a way. I tell you what, like a lot of logical technology stuff doesn't really make a lot of sense. You know what I'm saying? If the adoption rate does not actually reflect on prices. So, of course, there's an exception of Ethereum. Ethereum is actually the most adopted, and actually Solana as well. Actually, I made a pretty good P&L on Solana. So when it was like $9, it was a little bit too scary. I can't take it. You know what I'm saying? Like $12, $13, it's kind of died down a lot already, and start putting in money in, and it's good. You know what I'm saying? So I still have a lot of Solana today. So when you think about it, it's like um, so some of it was obviously I took profit on some of it, but like for the ones that I did not take profit on, it's like I got for $30 was 10x, right? So that's at least that's on my portfolio that had something on 10x. Yeah, obviously I bought some Bitcoin back when it was like $8,000 to $9,000. Those ones were pretty good too, but like definitely did not buy it at 2,000 to 3,000. Ordinals totally missed out on those. So like when it's $3, I actually saw like people actually doing a lot of shows for Ordinals and Unisets and stuff like that. I did not participate in it. Actually, people are actually telling me that like it's kind of stupid. There wasn't real functionalities, and there aren't. But guess what? It's very good. If there's somebody actually making like a show out of it, and a lot of people participating and talking about it, I think you should get in. You know what I'm saying? At least for the short run. I'm not saying for the long run, but EOS I got in, and then I'm pretty happy with it. You know what I'm saying? I lost money. I lost $500 back in the days, but getting it all back like recently. EOS about $70, basically shrink to nothing, and I learned my lesson. You know what I'm saying? But like I was brand new. Was this 2017, 2018? I had no clue. You know what I'm saying? I was as a newbie. A lot of people actually came in around that time. FT's token. So I had some bad experiences. Not horrible. XRP, you should actually get into it, man. You know what I'm saying? It's still pretty low. You know, I think like a couple days ago it was only $50. I got in, swap out my Bitcoin, some of my Bitcoin to XRP. I think is Elon Musk is actually gonna play around with it. I think he has 6 million worth of XRP. Filecoin always had a lot of it. Sandbox I actually got in a little bit earlier on this. I know like they were way undervalued and they'll come back. You know what I'm saying? It's freaking out in Mocha. You know what I'm saying? So they got money. So they're gonna do something with Phantom. Actually, I put a lot of position into it. And then Tezos I do, but it hasn't moved anything at all. Recently it has, so it's good. 22%, I think. It hasn't moved anything for the past like I think like 9 months or even a year. Uniswap was pretty good. I think it was pretty cheap back then. So it was like $6 I got it at, right? So after the bust, right? I think $6. Hey man, I think it was like $5 at their ICO or IPO, whatever initial offering, and when they listed, so it was like $5, man. What a bargain, right? Actually, I got it, and then IOTA, I'm pretty heavy on it, so I think it was like overly, like they, shrunk it down a lot, and then the team is good. I think it's decent. I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? I just think it's good, and then in time, I would definitely sell it. I don't really have a strong belief in portfolio wise. You know what I'm saying? Portfolio wise is different from adoption. Chainlink is good, but I think I'll get rid of more of it. I think it's gonna after it blows up to like 50, 60, 70, $80. I'm kind of like I probably won't own more than 50% from now. Near is good, he's the CEO is a great guy, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, works really hard. So actually, I've met him. He really doesn't like me, but it's cool. Maybe I'm a little too fishy, you know what I'm saying, for him. Yeah, VeChain is definitely That's I was accumulating that. Dope. You know what I'm saying? Dope team, responsible team, and performs every single bull run. What can you do, man? You know what I'm saying? It works. You know, Render had ICP. I should actually have bought more ICP. I actually saw them have tons of shows. They actually have lots of money. You know what I'm saying? They always in shows. You know what I'm saying? If they have like in shows and paying money for the booth, silver and premium, silver, platinum. You know, you gotta watch out for those guys, man. You know what I'm saying? When it's still in the top 200 or 300, you know what I'm saying? When they're listed in Binance, you know, all those places. Flare, yeah, sure. Jasmine, yeah, I saw those Japanese guys. It was nobody cared about them back then. So I got in a little bit late. I made some money, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I saw their presentation back when last March for the first time. Nobody talked about them. Nobody talked to them. And then they did a presentation, and everybody just went away. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was talking among themselves. It was horrible, man. It was very disrespectful too. Unfortunately, I guess the room cannot even absorb, even though they have a Chinese translator there. But it was back then it was a CoinW event, so baby Dogecoin. Yeah, what do you guys yeah, that you know, somehow it got big, but I don't know. I don't need to buy it. You know what I'm saying? Because I have Bonk and Pepe and you know Doge. I don't need to buy smaller like 200. You know, in the 300 range. So I didn't buy that. DGB now. Yeah, a lot of these 200, 300s. And you know what I look at is IOST. Actually bought a little bit of it. I think it'll go up eventually. So went up 24%. So that's good. I haven't moved it yet. So just made 25%. So if I put in $1,000, so it's $250, right? So it's pretty good. So when you come to think about it, 25% is pretty good. Don't be too greedy. You know what I'm saying? Degrees, turn 25. Dude, I mean like most of the yeah, I bought Ontology. It's an old brand. You know, I think they're gonna have a revival. You know what I'm saying? It's very old. So like I think it's super undervalued. Actually, when you actually have to take a good look of these 300s, it's like are they gonna be able to climb back to the 200s? You know, or 100s, or even top 50? And when you actually look at like where they're listed and the volumes, they're listed in Binance, CXOK Exchange. You know how many pairs they have. You know, they got it SAX, they got it in DEX. How many DEX they got? Yeah, Pancake Swap and Baby Swap. Well, that's not that important, but like, you know, they're in all the big ones. It's gonna come back, you know what I'm saying? You could do $500 in, $1,000 in, no problem, you know what I'm saying? Totally kicks ass. Yeah, Cozy actually got into it. Unfortunately, I sold a little bit too early. I still had some, but it wasn't as much as I had, so I would have gotten like much more gains. You know what I'm saying? So it's a little bit of a shame, but I think it's good. I mean, I'm not putting it at a huge position right now. I think it's a even though they've increased so much in prices, they still haven't gone up that high in the ranking. So that made me not want to continue with that much money in there. So yeah, the EDU actually went up a lot, kind of like shimmering down, died out a little bit. AI, there's a lot of AI coins out there, you know what I'm saying? IOST, yes. Yeah, Rich Stock went up just crazy for a little bit. Yeah, actually, like I got into YGG, you know what I'm saying? It was like previously pretty decent GameFi project. I think GameFi it's gonna come back eventually. Eventually, right? So actually this was pretty good. I actually bought around to like 1 year. Where is it? When did I buy it? I bought it around here. Yeah, I couldn't brag that it says like I bought it here, but I definitely bought around here. After past like 2000 October, November, yeah, somewhere here. You know what I'm saying? It didn't move actually for a while. So but it wasn't that impressive, trust me. And recently it got really impressive, especially when you have that much money in it. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, OM actually I was like pretty smart. I felt I was pretty good instinct, and everything was going up. OM Metro Dao, I remember like my friend was trying to really get into it. Their ICOs and stuff like that. It was pretty crazy. Um, and then it wasn't moving for the longest time. And then like, dude, before it went up like a lot, you know, I got in, and then like when it went up like 40%, 50%, I just like to profit. You know what I'm saying, half of it at least. Um, so that's good. I don't know. RD France, finance. It's not France. Yeah, yeah. There's too many out there. I mean, cyber is really, it's a really catchy name. You know what I'm saying? I have no idea what it does. You know what I'm saying? I don't really have time to look at all these stuff. Actually, you know what? I mean, it's not probably the best thing to do, but as a trader, you just look at all these things and the behaviors, and you look at the chart if it's friendly or not. You know, definitely somebody else could actually rug pull really badly. Anybody can actually do that at any time. So for those like teams that I don't really study as much, they try to just get in and get out and just try to make money, like within a good period of time. Right now, I think if it is like a um, SLP is coming back, Smooth Love Potion, so which is interesting, and it was pretty dead for a very long time. Nakamoto Games, I was gonna buy it, but I always just kept on talking about it. I think it's like because of the fact that there wasn't any exchanges that really supported me um, for it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really doing any of these exchanges. Like I have an account, but I just don't want to put more money into it or put money in it or manage it. You know what I'm saying? But I probably was started divesting. Actually, I started making like pretty decent money right now, so I probably want to expand into another account. Consolidate the two like 3 to 4 accounts. There's actually a reason for it, but you should definitely check out your emails all the time because it actually will tell you actually when they actually have news of upgrade and doing a lot of things. If it doesn't sound right and doesn't feel right, and when your trading experiences is actually not very good, you should definitely try to consider to actually put all your money right away for ASAP. The Fisher exchange, you should actually not have that many different coins, so you could pull it out ASAP. If not, then turn everything into USDT ASAP or Ethereum and just change it to and bring it to a safe, hard wallet. Definitely. Coinflex, definitely no comment on it. You know what I'm saying? I don't really. Um, I don't know who uses it. You know what I'm saying? You guys should tell me, but I don't know. Like I said, I know nothing. Oh, this it takes USD Justin Sun. It costs $1.10 to buy his thing. That's crazy. Yeah, I bought it with a hook protocol. It's very little though, HFT as well. Yeah, it's getting to the point where like I don't really know these stuff that well. Blue Zao is okay, you know what I'm saying. I kind of like traded um, on their derivatives for a while, so like it actually I buy Dodo a lot. I'm kind of buying Dodo. Just kind of buying it. I don't know why. I just like the name, man. Like I said, it's not scientific, but actually they actually have a pretty good exchange. So, for not very good coins. So I think it's good. I think also 1inch is very good. Actually, a huge fan of 1inch. Unfortunately I bought some at $1, but I kept on accumulating. I think one day 1inch will have their day, and actually 1inch will actually go back to $1. And I think actually 1inch might actually go up to back to $2-3. I think it's possible. Anything's possible. Alpha definitely did. Orbs, I don't want to buy. I don't know what it is. GBT actually see GBT. You know what I'm saying? There's too many stuff, man. OMG actually bought it. So I'm making profit right now. So 33%. Unfortunately, I didn't buy it that much. So if you actually bought it for $1,000, they make 330. To me, I don't really want to put $1,000 into it. You know, it's actually I think my rule is like if it's something I don't feel as strong and good, they just don't have that many pairs. OMG, and they weren't as strong as they once were, and OMG was like top 100. I must go, man. And after that, it was just like yeah, a lot of people back delisted, and not as good. Oh, Gitcoin, I should have bought it. Why didn't I? Yeah. OGN is good. OGN is good. Once it was good. It was good at one point. Yeah, actually, I kind of felt bad that I never really bought this at the bottom. It was so terrible. You know what I'm saying? The prices, but it went up so high. Nobody's talking about Star Atlas anymore. Because it was like on FTX a lot back then. And there was like somebody I knew on the team. Wink, wink. Whatever, man. I mean, I never really played that game. I think it looked kind of look a little bit cheesy, you know what I'm saying? But it doesn't really matter. People hyped it, they liked it back then, it's good. I think like around August I started looking into it. I just didn't actually move my finger. I actually bought it. I should bought it like $100 on it. If I actually bought it $100 back in here, let's say like it's like cents. It's 5x, man. $100 is $500 now. So you know, things that actually add up eventually. But I mean, to tell you the truth, like nobody's gonna put like $5,000, you know what I'm saying, into it. It's just, it wouldn't be very normal, you know what I'm saying. Plus, actually, they got like delisted actually in some of the places. Jeez, you know, in year. 0.00001 versus. Yeah, 5x. Whatever you take, man. Either one, you know what I'm saying? Atlas. Sure. I mean, I don't really have a lot of feelings on these coins, but like, it's just the fact that I want to profit off of it. Yeah, Neon actually saw it, and then like, it seems like a pretty catchy name, but it's an EVM thing. I think it's a second layer, right? So I saw it went up a lot, and then I didn't buy it. I was thinking about buying it, but I didn't do it. Reka is like I had it, and then but because of I had to change the exchange, I actually didn't whatever, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, Elastos, like I met the guy, you know, recently. I think any guys I actually met, and actually they try to do stuff, and they actually were fairly decent, well known. Should have bought that freaking coin, you know what I'm saying? It's 3x. You know, 3 something x. Craziest was like right here, $5. So if you bought it here, dollar or something, yeah, for something time 4x. So yeah, if you got $100, it would be 400. So like I said, like all these coins, I just a little bit. I was a little bit skeptical, you know what I'm saying? Putting like way too much money into it, you know? It's getting to the point where linear finance, yeah, I don't want to deal with it. I just don't know enough, like, you know, to and plus I actually know who was behind the team. I don't know if it's changed to anything else. But now it's getting to the point where it's a little bit far, you know what I'm saying? These might be like listed in really small exchanges in the 500s. Yeah, I actually have data. AI Doge. Jesus. Who does it? Where's it listed at? Oh, actually it's at other exchanges. It's just not at the ones that I use. Yeah, I'm about to actually get a little bit of my adventures to actually move some of my stuff to actually other exchanges. and try out these other weird coins, right? So I think like actually if you the past 7 days actually if you got into some the right coin, your yield should be like somewhere between 70% all the way to like 40%, maybe it's 40 something. So it should be pretty good. You know, Neom, is it like the Arab city, Arabic Saudi Arabia city? Yeah, these I have no clue. This is too far, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a big ICO guy, man. You know what I'm saying? I just cannot. There are a lot of stuff I cannot actually make a good analysis whether it's good or not because they have no track record. I'd much rather actually they have track record. You know what I'm saying? Maybe when I start making like lots and lots of money, like $1,000 is no longer like I feel like it's a lot of money, then I could actually throw it in there. You know what I'm saying? But like nowadays, it's just the most I actually throw is like 300. I really feel inspired or something like that. I don't know. Actually, I had WorldCoin is actually those were pretty good. Actually, nowadays, it's not because of the fact that like I like what WorldCoin does. I actually find it kind of like a little bit iffy. You know what I'm saying? But I actually think that you know who I think like is very the next Elon Musk is actually Sam Altman, man. Everybody says that. So yeah, there's no problem to actually double down on any WorldCoin. You know what I'm saying? Why would you? Because he's standing by it unless he has decided to give up on the project. So he's not. So it's good to go, and we got another contender with Elon Musk. So you know, rock on. And all these are like definitely rock on with all of these stuff. I'm very happy with it. I mean, I should have bought stacks like a long time ago. I did not. Regretted it. But I think it's just the fact that I was very influenced by certain people in my company. You know what I'm saying? They're very uh, they don't like stacks that much. So little did I know, like it's got big. So what can you do? Yeah. Well, I mean that's about it. Ave actually have did make a very good performance. Um, it's normal, I think. Ape actually did pretty good. It's a good buy. You know what I'm saying? It's a great buy. Yeah, Fet.ai actually had it a long time ago. I should have kept it. You know, I thought the AI craze was over. In fact, it just gets crazier. Yeah. Terra Luna actually got into it. Kava actually, I have always traded Kava, and Kava was it's a little bit weak. You know what I'm saying? Alrighty, man. Thank you very much for coming. I think the market is actually still going up. I actually have sold a lot of my stocks for the upcoming for the upcoming here we go. Yeah, for the upcoming bull market, I think the bull market is much more interesting on the crypto market than a stock market right now. It's not. I mean, do you see actually a lot of growth on Netflix anymore? Do you see a lot of growth going on with Tesla anymore? Nowadays, they're just doing a price war with somebody else. I don't think they could be making a lot of money. I think the Chinese are gonna do really really good. In the electric cars, it looks awesome. I think they worked out a lot of bugs, throughout the past 10 years. It's a mature technology, you know what I'm saying? The BYD E6 has been around since 2014. And the Shenzhen has been using BYD E6 as almost their official, like, taxi car. Yes, it's like, I wouldn't call it the most, like, bling bling awesome car out there, but considering of what they are, it works and it's decent, and I like it. quite honestly. And I like how Shenzhen is nowadays. That is a all electric car place. It's not a lot of smog, not a lot of like problems, not a lot of air quality problems. I think back in the days, one of the deterrents actually for me that actually never lived and worked in mainland China back in 2004 was the fact that like I think everywhere was constructions and the cars were very dusty. It was terrible, man. You know what I'm saying? I tried to get like some Q-tips. Not a lot of Q-tips out there. Not a lot of like dental floss. And definitely it's not easily. I could get a lot of you know good contacts lenses. You know what I'm saying? I have to get all these contact lenses from Hong Kong. I should bring it over. It's annoying. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. I mean it's China's a lot better today. You know what I'm saying? But I'm here not here to talk about politics. But yeah, definitely. I think I would have my net worth will be like probably pretty good, huge. You know, considering the fact if I actually did consider to go and live and work in mainland China, I was a very special person back then. It's not like I'm not special back then. It's just I'm less special. You know what I'm saying? I think I definitely have improved a lot of myself for past couple of years. But you know, overall, by comparison of what we could do out there, it's could be huge. Yeah, watch out for Stark, man. You never know. This is a people said is the thing. I probably should research more on it. But this looks like as a coin could explode. How long has it been around with? Actually, not very long, so I cannot say. Never mind. Don't mess with it. If you're scared. Much better with like very mature market coins. I mean, if you're making 20%, that's good. Don't think too much. How much was Bitcoin? 20%. Actually, Bitcoin made 20%. Ethereum only made 15 for about 7 days. Whatever, 5% difference. Solana's definitely very explosive. Solana's huge, man. Solana's great. You know, I mean, I got it the lowest. I mean, I wish I actually had more money back then. Let's say, for example, if I had 10, 20 million. God, right now we have. I definitely would have put like at least if I have 20 million in liquid. I would definitely at that time I would take off 1/3 of my wealth, like liquid money, into Solana. Because of the fact that they actually it works, the chain works. There's some bugs here and there, but it'll be worked out. Considering the fact that they kind of stormed in really quickly and pretty much just took over pretty much Ethereum's place, yeah, for L1. I think they're much better than Cardano. You know what I'm saying? At least I could name some of the Solana's projects. You know what I'm saying? Polkadot. Don't even want to get into it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to shame anybody, but like Solana, $13, chances of a freaking lifetime. You gotta be a jackass to like completely not take advantage of it. So yeah, I mean like seriously, it's dope, man. You know what I'm saying? It's dope. Trust me, it's dope, man. Tron it's definitely it was heavy on Tron. You know what I'm saying? You can always trust that guy, Justin Sun. He'll be around. You know what I'm saying? He's not arrested yet. Guess what? He's not arrested. SBF is arrested. ZZ is arrested. Not him. Surprise. So he knew something. Definitely for sure. And he knows how to avoid risk. Avoidance. for a person as loud as he is, he has actually avoided all the risk. He's pretty smart, man. It's not easy. Yeah, pretty much it, man. I mean, like other stuff, I don't really know how to comment as much because I just don't know that much of it. And yeah, unfortunately, I should have actually gotten hold of some BTT token. But I actually had some bad experiences with trading with BTT token way back in the days. Couldn't execute the orders. Literally, that's it. Um, yeah, that's it. You know, I even bought a Terra Luna Classic back then, so it's um, bought some. It was pretty good. Alrighty, man. Thanks a lot. Hope this actually helps. If this is useful at all. So see you guys